Well, there's a change of tactics in the works for police to go after street racers in the Springs and drivers who elude police, meaning they don't stop. A proposal before City Council adds street racing and eluding to the city's nuisance vehicle ordinance. Bill Folsom joins us live with more on what this would entail. Bill.
Yeah, say a street racer, or for that matter, any driver punches it and gets away from police, and they later claim they had no idea who was driving that vehicle. With this ordinance, it doesn't matter. Rather than the driver, it targets the vehicle. Street racing, it's typically covert and hard to spot, but it is happening in Colorado Springs.
Probably one of our largest complaints.
Colorado Springs Police Commander David Edmondson says it's also difficult to stop. Word spread in 2018 when updated policy made police chasing fleeing drivers far less likely. In 2019, there were 252 incidents of eluding. A year later, the number jumped more than 100 to 354.
We get a good photograph of the vehicle, we get good video of the vehicle, we get a good plate on the vehicle. That's something that we can work on.
Going after vehicles rather than drivers is now a proposal before Colorado Springs City Council.
How do you decide who to go after? I mean, you're not chasing anyone.
The proposal amends the city's vehicle nuisance ordinance. A well-identified car spotted racing or eluding gets pulled into the civil courts.
Tells the owner of the vehicle that this is not acceptable, do not engage in this behavior again.
For a first offense, there's a warning. In other cities doing this, there is sometimes a consequence without even going to court. If there's a lease or a loan, the lien holder also gets notified.
That would go in and actually take the car back as a violation of their contract.
A second strike gets a date in civil court, along with a complicated and costly process of getting a vehicle back that's been taken to the impound lot.
Civilly seizing the vehicle through a judicial process.
Colorado Springs Police did do research on other cities with similar enforcement. Those cities are showing a lot of success with this. Colorado Springs City Council will address this formally with a vote in a couple of weeks. Early indications today, they are in favor. Watching out for you, Colorado Springs. Bill Folsom, News 5.